Hello students, in previous class we learnt about loop symbol. Uh, in today's class, let us take one more example on this looping symbol. So here the flowchart is to print even numbers from 2 to 20. Even numbers are nothing but the numbers which are divisible by 2. For example, 2, 4, 6, 8 and so on. So to print even numbers from 2 to 20, the algorithm required is step 1, start, step 2, repeat step 3 for the values I is equal to 2 to 20. That is, the first even number is 2, so I is initialized to 2 and we want to print the even numbers up to 20, so the last value is 20. Print I and stop. The flowchart for this is start. For I is equal to 2 to 20, print I and next I. So here, after every iteration, the I value is going to be incremented by 2 because we want to print even numbers. First even number we are considering is 2. I is equal to 2. So after printing 2, the next even number is 4. So that can be calculated by incrementing the value of I by 2. That is 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. So next value of I will be 4, which will be printed. This is how the even numbers will be generated. Stepwise, how it prints even numbers. Let us see here. First, initially the I value is 2. 2 is printed. After printing 2, in the next iteration, the I value will be incremented by 2. So I becomes 4. 4 will be printed. Next value of I will be 6. 6 will be printed, and this process continues up to 20. And after printing the number 20, it stops. This is how the even numbers can be printed. Now the last symbol which we are going to learn is predefined process symbol. So predefined process symbol is used to indicate a predefined process or a subroutine. Subroutine is also called as a function, and function is nothing but it is a small program which is written to perform some task. If the program is very large, then the program is divided into small functions. Say for example, if you are developing the program for bank, then this bank program can be divided into functions, small functions such as function to withdraw, function to deposit, function to balance inquiry, function to change the customer details like address or contact number. So such functions can be designed. In the program, if we are making use of such functions or subroutines, then that function will be indicated by using this predefined process symbol. Sometimes we may use the built-in or the ready-made functions which are available with some programming language. So to indicate such built-in functions which we are using in the program, predefined process symbol can be used. So in this example, we have shown how to calculate square root of a number by using built-in function which is available in C. So for that, the flowchart we need to design is start, read n is the number for which we want to find the square root, and to calculate square root we are using the built-in function sqrt. So that is specified here by using this predefined symbol. So here we are just passing the value n to this square root function. When this function is used in the program, then the control will be transferred to this square root, that is built-in function, and whatever calculations are specified in that function will be executed, will be performed, and the result, the final result or the output will be passed to our program from which we are calling this sqrt function. So here we are storing that output in S. So S is holding the square root of n that we are printing here. So this is how the predefined process symbol can be used. This is the algorithm to calculate the square root of a number using sqrt function. Now we have come to the end of this first module. Here we will be discussing the advantages and disadvantages of flowchart. So first let us discuss what are the advantages of using flowchart. First one is effective analysis. As the flowchart is designed by using symbols, it is easy for everyone to understand how the program works, how a particular system works. That can be easily understood because of the graphical representation. Next advantage is proper documentation. Program flowcharts serve as a good documentation. That is, the flowchart can be used for various purposes at different stages of the program development cycle. Efficient coding. The flowchart acts as a guide or blueprint during system analysis and the program development phase. As we discussed in previous classes, it is easy first to develop the algorithm, flowchart, and then the program. Especially for beginners, developing the flowchart will help them to design or to develop the program. Flowcharts are also used in debugging process. So debugging is nothing but, suppose the program generates any error. Those can be easily detected by referring to the flowchart. In which part of the flowchart or in which part of the program the mistake is present or the error is present, that can be easily analyzed by using flowcharts. Thus, they are used in debugging process. Flowcharts are also used for efficient program maintenance. The maintenance of program becomes easy with the help of flowchart. Flowcharts also have some disadvantages like complex logic. So in case of the large programs, the flowchart becomes complex and it takes time to design the flowchart. it takes more time than writing the program for constructing the flowchart. So instead of designing the flowchart directly, the program is developed, as it is taking more time because it is complex. Alterations and modifications. If there are any alterations or modifications, then the flowchart may require redrawing completely. So this will take more time to make the modifications. And also it is difficult for reproduction, as the flowchart symbols cannot be typed. The reproduction of flowcharts becomes difficult. So here we have completed the first module. In next class we will start with the second module, that is programming in C and OOPS concepts.